For Joe Baker at the B Sharp Skate Shop, things couldn't have come at a worse time for him. And it was his busy season when the lockdown occurred. And of course, that meant he had competitive hockey, recreational hockey. There were figure skating competitions going on, professional hockey, of course, and then everything shut down. He had to close his business entirely. Well, thanks to Joe and, of course, his passion for what he does, he's been able to pivot. And it's also thanks to the community, the local community, who helped Joe out. Have a look.
Hi, so I'm Joe Baker. I own B Sharp Ottawa here, and we just moved to the Barrhaven location here last Boxing Day. So we've been here just over a year now. So I've had B Sharp Ottawa since 2013. We opened again in my house. My wife was sick, so we started there. She kicked me out after 40 people a day started in about 3 months, and so we moved to Craig Henry area behind the Dome at Greenbank and Hunt Club, and we were there for 5 years before we moved here. So my background, I'm from Nova Scotia. My dad started this because there was a gentleman there that was sharpening that wanted to retire, so he became the sharpening guy. I got into figure skating pretty late at the age of 9, but I could only get white figure skates, paint them black, had white laces, so my dad started blades and things there. I got pretty good, so we moved here to Nepean to skate with Sergei Chechvarukin, and so that's where I came, and my dad just kept sharpening, and as he sharpened, he got pretty well known as blades and things, and it was kind of the family business, so I learned it from being there and doing it, and I skated for Canada once upon a time, so the equipment mattered, so I got into it doing that. So if I was traveling, I knew how to do my own equipment if I needed to. So COVID's starting, we're going into playoffs, everybody's buying new equipment. It's the time of the year where most of the figure skating people are buying new skates because we're end of season competitions have just ended at the end of February. And then COVID hits. I do a lot of my stuff by bookings online, and it was very telling. Friday, super booked. Saturday, fully booked. Monday, one person. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, nobody. So it was a very scary, like, what are we gonna do? My manager here, Colin, it was kind of that hard conversation on the Friday, like, if we don't have anything Monday, you're not coming in, you're laid off, sorry, all right? And he had a little guy coming. So his daughter was actually just born on the 15th of June, so not great timing. But, you know, you make do. That said, the great part is I've been working 7 days a week since last July when I lost my old manager, Aiden. I've had 8 days off since then. So that's including your Christmases and your holidays that I'm forced to be off. COVID's actually kind of been a blessing, sort of. I know that sounds crazy, but it's got me time off. I got to see my 2 kids. And then we kind of came back 2-3 days a week, depending on how many people needed their stuff done. Throw it in a bin outside, leave it for 72 hours, then I'd work on it and send it back out. But yeah, we just kind of, we slowed down and we started that. We rotated to that kind of stuff. As we started to get allowed to be more open because of curbside and whatnot, we started doing knives and lawnmower blades, and then I started making a schedule of being here Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. At that point, we got busy enough that I actually got to bring Colin back. And because of the government stuff with the CERB setups and whatnot, I could bring him back. I could stay working. I got some money, which really kept the lights on. And that's kind of where we are now. We're still trying to keep the lights on. The government plans for, you know, your rent and whatnot, we applied for, we didn't get because unfortunately we rotated our business and it put us over that 30% cap, right? So we're working harder than ever to try to keep that rent thing, right? We're very niche here. We have true hockey skates. We're the figure guys, which has kept us going, right? Where, you know, no offense to the guys next door, but they're a spa and there's 3 nail places in this location, right? And so they don't have as much of a why them, where our stuff is go to them because they are the specialty. And so it's been interesting to talk to those guys. Our social media has been great for this, but also our local community has been fantastic too. So I've had a few family friends help me set up an online site where we didn't do much online sales. And then we had people that were buying sharpening cards. And so now they're using those. So, that's been great for them. They paid for it up front, but it helped us get through a lot of the slower times, buying gift cards, buying sharpening cards, buying, we got B Sharp Ottawa hats to support a local company here. And so those proceeds, they were bought online. Everything was starting to be shipped out, which is something that we didn't do before. So the local community has been fantastic. They wanted hats, they wanted t-shirts, so we made hats and we wanted t-shirts, and then they bought them. So that's been fantastic. It's really been nice to see that we're being really supported by the guys that really wanted us to be back open. So it's good. It's starting again. Yeah. Now we're just crossing our fingers there's no wave 2 because of it. So good old hockey.